Oh, fuck.
We're live. We chase the melodies that seem to find us until they're finished songs and start to play. When senseless acts of tragedy remind us that nothing here is promised, not one day. We live through times where hate and fear seem strange. We rise and fall and light from dying embers, remembrances that hope and love last longer. And love is love, is love, is love, is love, is love, is love, is love. Cannot be killed or swept aside. Now fill the world with music, love, and pride. Those are the words of Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda during his acceptance speech at the Tony Awards Sunday night. The unfortunate reasoning behind those words were because of two tragedies in the Orlando area within a day. 24 hours, 50 lives lost. 50 men and women, young and old, never get to see their families again. And for what? Nothing. After her concert, during a fan meet and greet, a 22-year-old musician, gamer, and YouTuber, Christina Grimmie, was shot by a crazed fan. I don't know about anyone else, but I was crushed. It was the first time I've cried since my father passed away. My first experience seeing Christina Grimmie was exactly 3 years ago today. And I was watching The Voice with my father. When she sang Wrecking Ball and hit the high note in the second chorus, and got all four chairs to turn, I looked at my dad, and my dad said, "She's going to be a star." Then, later that night, or the next day, I wake up at 5 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. I wish I could sleep because that was the last night of sleep I got since last night. I opened Twitter and I saw that there was a shooting at a gay nightclub in Orlando. I woke up and I started praying for Orlando. 49. 49 were murdered. For what? Because they were gay. We will never know. Because both Christina Grimmie and the shooter at the nightclub both took the easy way out. And they were unable to stand trial for the horrible acts that they committed. They are cowards. So I am done talking about them. I am not going to give them the media glory that CNN, Fox, and MSNBC are giving them right now. Saying, what's inside the shooter's mind? I don't care what's inside their mind. I want to know what's going on in Orlando, not what's going on behind the scenes. I want to know how everyone is doing and if they're doing okay. And Orlando's never going to be the same after this. They won't. And last thing I'm going to say is if you are male, female, gay, straight, lesbian, bi, trans, asexual, non-sexual, you are you. You are an amazing person no matter what they tell you. You have a voice. Use it for good, not for hate. Rise up for what you believe in. Rise up against the hate in this world. Rise up against the people who say you are wrong. And right now, I want to have a moment of silence for Christina Grimmie and the 49 that were murdered in the Pulse nightclub. All right. Um, I felt like I needed to say something tonight because last week we didn't have a show because of actually um, just me not feeling good. And I went to sleep, and then I woke up like 2 hours later, and that's when I found out about Christina Grimmie, and I was just depressed. Like I called my sister in the middle of the night crying, and she said, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "Christina Grimmie passed away," and she's like, "Whoa." Like I I I don't know why. I just don't understand, and we'll never understand. It's just it's wrong. Stop hating people. There's there's no reason to have this much hate in the world. There really isn't. Like even though yes, I tell people, "Yo, you suck" or something like that. I'm not telling them out of like hatred. I'm like, "Oh, you suck because you're doing this, and that's so cool," or I'm jealous of them. I don't hate anybody. I really do not. If and there's some people that actually know me that watch this that know like the real me. I don't care who you are. If you're a nice person to me, and this stands to whoever knew me in college, because there was a lot of people that said that I didn't like gay people. I don't know why they said that, but one of my best friends actually, whenever I was in college, was gay, and one night I was up at a concert, and he texted me and he said, "I can't do it anymore." I immediately, I was in the middle of a song in my concert. I walked out of the concert, I ran down the hill, and I almost found him dead. So I hate when things like this happen because people are people. If you don't like a person that's gay, then that means you don't like a person who's straight. Because we're all made into one image, and it's our personalities who change us.
And
And that's my little preach for the night.
Travis, can I add something to that?
Of course.
All right, sorry if I started crying.
It's okay. I almost did too.
And one thing I heard that's complete, and I'm sorry if I cuss.
You're fine.
I just got to. What's bullshit is that someone said that the shooter or I can't remember who said it, but someone said like this was God's fault for the shooting in the nightclub.
It's not.
It's not God's fault. It's the way you. How do I say this? And
It's the way people are wired.
yeah,
There
I
are
was.
people that are wired in this world to hate people. And there are people in this world that are wired to love everybody for who they are. That's just how life is.
And it's like me, you know. I'm open-minded. I don't care if you're gay, straight, bi, pan, a. I don't care. I will love you for who you are. And you know, honest to God, I have a gay friend, and honest to God, his name is Andy, and we always hang out, and people always think that every time they see him and they see me, they think I'm gay. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm straight, but I love gay people. I don't care. Like I said, if you're gay, straight, lesbian, I don't care. I will love you for who you are, and you know, I just don't know why there's so much hate in this world.
Yeah.
Those people in Falls didn't deserve it. They just didn't deserve it.
Nope.
But I hate to sound cruel. I hate to sound cruel on the air. But that shooter, when I heard that he got killed, I hate to sound cruel, but he deserved it. He deserved to get shot. Because those 49 people didn't deserve to get killed just because they were gay. I'm sorry, I gotta step away for a minute. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Does anyone else have anything they want to say before we get started? All right. So, welcome to the 20th episode of the CoasterCasters podcast. Tonight, as well as remembering the lives of the victims of the Orlando shooting, we're gonna talk about some happy things, a couple sad things, but I'm here to introduce the panel, and then we're gonna get started. And yes, we will talk about the Star Wars projection show. Someone just messaged me and said, "Are you going to talk about the Star Wars projection show?" Yes, we are. Because I actually got to watch some people were periscoping it, and we'll get to my thoughts on that. But first, let me introduce everybody. My name is Travis Coaster, and with me I have Andy from Theme Parks and Travels.
Hello. How are you, Travis?
I've been better. I've been going.
Yeah. I know it's been a crazy week.
It's been a crazy 2 months for me.
Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster, and
not a fun one.
Nope, not a fun one. Nothing like Storm Chaser. And you guys already heard from Will. I don't know if he's back or not, but Will's here at HHNDog on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Okay. Now that I'm back in the gear, I wanted to save this when we went live, but holy gefilte fish!
Oh gosh.
We're back. We missed 1 week, of course, after what happened, but we're back, and let's do this.
And with me, as always, so loyal to everything that I've done, so supportive of everything that I've done. Actually, the first person I met in this community. Owen. Not talking about Raw tonight. Owen.
No, that actually comes Sunday night. Hello.
Don't remind me.
Hello, everyone.
Don't remind me as well.
All right, so tonight I'm actually going to switch it up a bit. Andy's not going to go first. Andy's going to go second. We are going to have William first.
Oh, I'm going to go first?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
Start out with some breaking news from Six Flags Over Georgia.
Kaboom, my neck of the woods. So, let me pull up the Twitter. So, Tuesday, Six Flags Over Georgia tweeted out a picture of some question marks, and see if I can find it. Fuck. Come on. Here we go. They tweeted out 4 days ago. It says, and I quote, "Alert, we will say goodbye to a ride that has been at the park for 30 plus years on Thursday, or something coming in 2017. Any guesses? Hashtag SFOG Thrills." and it was a picture of 3 question marks, and the one ride that sparked the whole conversation was the Mindbender, which is not the Riddler, but it's in the it's got like the green trains and like the green track and the question mark, so you can call it the Riddler. So people were thinking it's Riddler or Mindbender. They were getting rid of Mindbender. Well, as I look at the land, as I look at the high in the sky picture of it, there's not enough room for another roller coaster. I mean, there is if they wanted to get another roller coaster, but honestly, I don't see them getting rid of Mindbender. So then they also said that there was going to be a clue coming soon. So 2 days ago, they tweeted out a picture of a disco ball. And they said, it's a 70s dance craze. Hope you drive to the park tomorrow to celebrate our 49th birthday. Thursday. I enjoyed this ride. I enjoyed this carnival-style ride as a kid. And I'm sad to see it go, but I have 2 ideas what it could be. Thursday was the park's 49th birthday. Today we celebrate our 49th birthday and say goodbye to the Dodge City bumper cars. I loved the Dodge City bumper cars as a kid. I always went road, did the bumper cars with my uncle when he took me out there as a kid. It was really sad to see them go, but I have a pretty good idea what could replace it, and I'm gonna seriously go ahead and tell you guys what I think is coming and replacing Dodge City bumper cars. One, there was a rumor that Six Flags Over Georgia could be getting the Justice League Battle for Metropolis. I don't think there's enough room for it, but it's Six Flags. They can do anything. Or Superman is right there. Superman Ultimate Flight is right there. It's literally right there. I was thinking of a Lex Luthor Drop of Doom drop tower ride, maybe. That's like 400 feet in the air because there's a Lex Luthor Drop of Doom ride at another Six Flags park. And it's like right on the side of their Superman ride. I think it's out at New England, I believe.
Magic Mountain.
Magic Mountain, yeah. It's the world's tallest drop tower.
They have a different kind of Superman though. It's a launched coaster basically, and you launch out. It's a 400-foot tall coaster, and then you go backwards. It's a bit different.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So thank you for that, Andy. So yeah, those are my 2 ideas. But I think I'm gonna put my money on the Justice League Battle for Metropolis, because you can't have enough Justice League in a Six Flags park. And also, Blue Hawk is now officially open. I will hoping to get out there Sunday so I can give it a try, give Blue Hawk a try. And that's all the news from Over Georgia. Now for Discovery Kingdom.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can I add one thing? I definitely think a Justice League ride is possible as the replacement. I think that's a very strong possibility, especially because there's a lot of forest behind it. They have a lot of room to work with.
I've looked at the ground plan, Andy. It doesn't look like a big area because I've seen like other buildings for Justice League Battle for Metropolis. It's a big building, but the area where Dodge City Bumper Cars is in, and it's right next to train tracks because the train tracks are like right next to the bumper cars.
But I mean, if I have a screenshot of it on the website, and if you look at it on Google Earth, you can see there's a giant piece of undeveloped woods behind it. I think you're either getting a Justice League Dark Ride or a RMC. That's my guess.
I wouldn't mind seeing an RMC because we don't have an RMC at Over Georgia. A lot of people are even speculating that the Great American Scream Machine, which has been at the park since 1973, a lot of people were saying that we could get an RMC style wooden steel coaster. But I don't know. but I will give you guys more information as soon as I get it. Now on to Discovery Kingdom. Discovery Kingdom is already having problems with the Joker. It says right here, from the sound of things, the Joker at Six Flags DK is suffering from some growth pains as the park had canceled the special Joker night planned for Friday night because the coaster has been closed for an unknown reason. I don't know that. I don't know why, but okay. Once again, I will let you guys know. Um, and also, Discovery Kingdom has also confirmed on Twitter. Yeah, it will be coming into the park's motion-based iWorks theater. Discovery Kingdom will be getting the Pacific Rim 5D experience.
Wait, who's getting Pacific Rim?
Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. They confirmed it on Twitter that Pacific Rim 5D is going into the park's iWorks theater.
Hmm.
It's supposed to be just like the movie. I have not seen Pacific Rim.
It's not good.
Bite your tongue, sir.
I thought it was alright. Wasn't the best movie ever, but it was
Okay.
pretty good.
Warcraft's better.
Check out Versus next week is my response to that.
Let's see. I got some news from Six Flags. Which park is this? Great America? Yeah, Six Flags Great America. Six Flags Great America is adding the Gear VR to the park's Raging Bull coaster later this summer.
That's gonna be cool.
That's big news right there. As of May 27th. Oh, Justice League Battle for Metropolis, of course, is already open. Let's see.
And the Raging Bull VR will be a new VR experience, so that's really cool.
Yeah, I just now saw that. That's really cool.
Yeah, and that'll be a bit different than some of the other VR coasters. It's it's a hyper coaster, but you've got more of a twisty and turning layout rather than.
I have a feeling the VR Raging Bull will be better than the VR Daredevil Dive.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine so too because that's definitely a more popular coaster. I loved the VR on Superman a couple weeks ago. That was fantastic. It was I would call it my favorite ride ever. That's how immersive and fun it was. It did not feel like a coaster. Really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to give a VR Daredevil Dive one more try before it leaves. That's it from my news. So, Travis, you have any thoughts on Over Georgia, Discovery Kingdom, Great America?
No, not really. I'm just trying to find something that I wanted to talk about, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk about it or not.
Okay, I know.
It was the thing I was talking to you about in chat, Andy.
I know Owen.
Probably. Hold on, I forgot somehow.
I can't.
Yeah.
I cannot find the article at all, and I'm crying.
But yeah, I know Owen probably doesn't have anything to say about Six Flags News, but that's okay. That's okay.
I don't think I'll ever get to go to a Six Flags park.
And you probably never will, because
Nope.
most of the employees at Over Georgia don't even care about their job.
Well, that's a park by park thing. Some Six Flags parks are definitely better than the others. I mean, Great Adventure was, really, really good park. Well, other parks I've been to haven't been as good. But I will say, Six Flags America has improved over the past few years. Like, service is slightly better, or not slightly, but better. The park's gotten nicer overall. So.
Yeah. Oh, and one more thing too. I didn't see this on Screamscape, but I do have more information. Six Flags Over Georgia also has a new summer show. It is called the Daffy Duck Dance Off, where they have live singers and the Bugs and the Looney Tunes characters dancing to popular songs.
Now watch me whip. Watch me nene. Now watch me whip. Watch me nene. Sorry.
Travis, I know it's your show, but shut up. I know it's your show, but shut up. Now look at my dad.
Now look at my Uso.
Oh, you know what you can do with your hat, sir.
I'm actually wearing a
yeah.
hat.
Okay, that works better.
I'm wearing my new Disney Vans Off the Wall hat with Pluto, Donald, Goofy, and Mickey. And I also have a backpack upstairs that I'm going to be using in the parks that is the same design. And I love it.
Oh my god. Travis, what are we going to do?
And I'm going to wear this stuff in Universal, and they're going to deal with it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it from Six Flags news. Yeah, that's about it. I will be hopefully seriously heading out Sunday because I have not been in a while. So I will take a lot of pictures and I will send them over to Travis so he can share them with y'all.
Yeah, I will actually share them this time.
It is fine. I don't care how long it takes you. Yeah, that is it from me.
All right, Andy.
I'll shut up now.
All right, so let's go to some of the other regional park news. We've got Lightning Rod. Lightning Rod is officially fully open now, not just soft opening. It is open to the public, and it looks amazing.
It's actually operating smoothly.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, to me, based on the video they sent us, it literally looks like the best RMC, if not the best coaster. I haven't been on it yet, but that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna go in there with really high expectations, which is probably not a good thing, but still, I can't wait to ride. What do you guys think of Lightning Rod?
I think it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey. It's not gonna be as good as Storm Chaser.
No, it looks better than Storm Chaser.
Storm Chaser is my first RMC. Nothing's gonna beat that.
Well, Twisted Colossus was my first RMC, and I think this is gonna beat that.
I will forever love Storm Chaser.
Well, I mean, no, I don't blame you for loving the ride. Twisted Colossus is a top 5 coaster for me. Well, actually, okay, technically my first RMC was El Toro, because they actually helped out with that ride, and that is my favorite Woody so far. But this looks great.
Oh my god. Okay. My thoughts on Lightning Rod. I only been to Dollywood once, and this is actually going way back. And Andy, you how often do you go to Dollywood, Andy?
I've been twice total, so I don't go often.
I've been once, and it was a couple years ago.
The last time I went to Dollywood was when
Silver Dollar City.
But the last time I went to Dollywood was when their winged coaster, Wild Eagle, opened.
2012.
Oh, that's not that long ago.
That is going way back.
It's only like 3 or 4 years ago at most. 3 years ago, right? That was 13? No.
It was 12.
And
all right.
Like, I know I was in I was in a Ingalls, and Mayfield, the ice cream company, was promoting Lightning Rod on the ice cream cartons. And I sent Travis a picture of it, and he's like, cool. And I really want to head back out there for one day to ride Lightning Rod and Wild Eagle.
Yeah, I got to ride Mystery Mine 10 times, so I can't complain.
Oh, I love Mystery Mine. A lot of people hate the ride, but it's great.
I want to ride I've rode Mystery Mine. That's a fun ride.
And, cool. I have more news tonight than I thought.
And see, I want to ride, Andy, help me out here. What is that ride called? Fire Chaser? Where it's like you enter like a fireworks storage thing or something. And you see like
that was a fun one. Really well themed. Well themed and had some fun launches.
I know. Oh my god, Dollywood. I want to go back so bad.
They are doing a really good job there. I'm hopefully we will go down and visit some family down there in South Carolina and get a chance to go to
Kentucky, you
Dollywood.
know.
No, that's like 7 hours away.
Don't care. You need to come.
I'll get there someday, but not now.
I know, Andy, one more thing. I went to Dollywood, and I was actually there when Dolly Parton was having her family reunion.
Oh,
Her
wow.
annual Parton reunion. I got to see Dolly Parton.
That's really cool.
Let me tell you something. She's a tiny woman
Yes,
in
she is.
person. Like, she took a golf cart, but I was standing by the stage. I was standing by the stage when she was doing, and literally, you'd think she's tall in person due to those high heels, but literally, she's like she's like a midget in person. She's like a midget. I'm like, oh my god, she's tiny for a woman. But yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna shut up now.
No problem. Yeah, I mean, both times I went to Dollywood, it was winter.
Yeah.
Very limited food options, but the Christmas event is really good overall. The problem was we were not fans of their buffets. They weren't very good. I don't know, like one of them had stale hot dog buns the first time we went. The second time
Ooh.
wasn't very good. But cinnamon bread, they need to start a delivery service for cinnamon bread.
Yes.
See, oh god, oh god, what was it at Dollywood? Oh, we went during the winter too. It was like 50 something, and I still rode one of the water rides.
Oh, that's freezing.
Like
That's
I
gotta be
don't,
cold.
like I don't care. I'll still ride a water ride.
I couldn't do that. Which one did you ride?
Oh god,
Was it the they have some cool looking slide
I
thing?
rode the ride where you sit in the boat and you go around in like one circle and you try to squirt people. Like I
I
rode
don't know
that
the
one.
water rides because they weren't open while I was there, but yeah, I've heard some. I've heard they've got some really cool stuff though. Like there's some really unique just slide. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a slide, but it's actually in the main park kind of. It's like a weird I don't know I don't know what it's called, but I've got friends who've been telling me that it's really fun.
I know I love Blazing Fury. I love Blazing Fury. Like,
Blazing
me and
Fury.
my dad rode it. It's the indoor roller coaster with all like the animatronics.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, that was fun. It's really unique. You don't see that at many parks, and it's I believe that was house built too.
Yep.
And the slide thing I'm talking about is mounted slide winder. It's like it's like an alpine
That's it.
slide slash. That it? Okay, cool. Yeah.
I rode Daredevil Falls, the abandoned log ride, kind of like Splash Waterfalls at Six Flags.
Yeah. Cool.
I always enjoyed Slidewinder.
I loved Slidewinder. It was amazing.
I need to go on that. That's I've Jim and Brett from Wild Gravity Travels have been telling me that it's really cool. So, yeah.
Like, one more thing too about Dollywood. I know Dollywood is a family-friendly park for kids, and I know Dolly Parton would probably never do it. Like, she has the Christmas event, but what about having a Halloween event? Like,
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they could easily do that. Family-friendly parks still have those events sometimes.
yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that would be cool. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they have many places where they'd be able to put a house, though. They'd have to build that up. That's
I think more not so scary than anything else, and probably like old prospectors telling ghost stories and everything. I could see that.
That would be awesome. Stinky Pete telling you a ghost story. Stinky Pete.
Yeah, that would be something that would be fun. But I don't know if they're even open at that time.
No, they're closed. I think. Wait, what are we talking about? Dollywood? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Dollywood's closed during the winter, right?
Well, I mean they're open for Christmas, but I don't know if they're open during.
No, it's just the water park that's closed during the winter.
Oh yeah, so
I think
it's
it's just the
open.
water park.
They could
Which
do something. I don't see why not. They
yeah.
should. And then the park closes from like January and February and March. So well, no, they
That's kind of
reopen in
like
March.
that's
But
kind of like
yeah,
what Six Flags Over Georgia used to do. I think all the Six Flags parks, because I know at Over Georgia, once Fright Fest ended on a certain date, they would close the park for the winter and then open it back up in March. But now they have Holiday in the Park.
yeah,
It's
that's what
open.
most of them do.
It's like, okay, it's kind of nice to have the park open, but okay.
Yeah. Um, I can't wait till Six Flags America gets their holiday in the park this year. So now our operating season's gonna be longer, which is great.
I think all Six Flags parks one day will get Holiday in the Park.
Yep. Maybe not like I don't. Do they do it in New England? I doubt they do it there. It's just so cold they couldn't operate things.
New England is a completely different story.
Yeah, stuff like that. All right, so let's move on to Cobra's Curse. Cobra's Curse is open, and they've got I've heard some reviews of the ride. I've been told that the queue is even better than the ride itself, which is that's impressive.
Sounds very Kong-ish, but okay.
I mean the snake has they have some really cool looking projection mapping in there. I mean, I saw a video of that and it looks incredible.
Yeah, they have live scare actors too. They're just animals called snakes that'll kill you.
Wait, there's scare actors in the Cobra Curse queue?
Yeah, they're snakes.
They're snakes. That's not scary though, Travis. It's snakes. That's kind of cool.
Have you ever been bitten by a snake?
Well, no, but these are behind
Shut
glass.
up then.
Hang on. My hand is a gavel. Andy, have you not been to Halloween Horror Nights in the From Dusk Till Dawn house?
No,
He doesn't go to Halloween Horror Nights, and he hates talking about Horror Nights.
I don't hate it, but
You should have seen the snakes in that house. Damn. Ugh.
but the snake exhibit isn't scary though.
It's not an exhibit. One day they're gonna have a bunch of people in that queue, and then they're just gonna open up the tank. And then they're all gonna come after me.
It's just like the snake in Harry Potter.
Exactly. They're gonna have some kid, some 14-year-old that's gonna have magical voodoo powers, and he's gonna say, "Sa da da da." It's gonna open, and everyone's gonna freak out.
No, you know what I think is going to happen if they roll with it? I don't know if it could work, but if I was them, I'd probably do it for Cobra's Curse queue. I think they would put a plant and have the plant walk through the line just like everyone else, have the tanks open up, snatch the kid, and drag him back. If they went with that.
No, they won't do that.
All right. So next, there's this. This is just something interesting I saw on Facebook. This is a park in Poland called Energylandia. They opened up a new Vekoma launch coaster.
Cool.
And I had to say, yeah.
Oh my god!
It looks really, really cool. I mean, you don't normally see. It's like, there are some good Vekomas out there, and they're mostly located at Disney parks. But this looks like one of those. It's like a Formula One theme, but you've got some really cool inversions, airtime moments. I didn't even know this ride was being built, but yeah, it looks really, really good. And I don't normally say that for a Vekoma.
Andy, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I thought you said coma. I misheard you. I thought you said coma, like
Oh.
a roller coaster in Poland will put you in a coma. I'm like, damn. Damn! How come we can't have coasters like that here in the U.S.? Okay, I'm seriously done. Go ahead.
No problem. No, yeah. I mean, I'm just surprised about the ride. It looks really good. So take a look at the video for that if you can. I assume we're going to talk about Shanghai later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no need to bring that up. But here's another. This is my final story for the day. It's been a relatively slow news week because it's not really announcement season. Just things are opening up mostly. So, got to wait a few more weeks before rides start getting announced. But I found this to be really interesting. So, in Russia, have you guys seen this? The Goddard Group, the people who made such rides as Jurassic Park at Universal Studios parks and T2 3D.
Goddard, Gary
Yeah.
Goddard.
Yeah.
They created Monster Mansion at Six Flags Over Georgia.
Yeah. I mean, they Gary Goddard and his group, the Goddard and his company, they designed a theme park for Russia called sorry, forgot the name for a second. The Magical World of Russia, and the resort is themed to Russian folklore, legends, and history, and it's going to cost a whopping $4 billion to build.
Damn.
And it's going to be 220 hectares, and it's going to feature the world's biggest aqua park and several groundbreaking attractions. Now, all this sounds. I mean, if you look at the concept art, it's really cool. It's kind of. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like a Russian Disneyland knockoff. Well, not knockoff, but Russian Disneyland. You could say you've got a golden castle that kind of looks like the St. Petersburg towers, those famous towers. You've got a giant mountain, which looks like it has a roller coaster running through it. A kind of futuristic section, and yeah, I mean, it looks like an interesting place. It looks really nice based on this. There's even a hotel. You've got your hub and spoke designed for the park, and the most interesting part of this park is that Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, took a look at the plans and officially endorsed the project. So, yeah.
Vladimir Putin.
I thought that was pretty cool.
The guy that Rusev loves.
Yeah, so that's it for now. But yeah, I thought that was a fun story. All right.
All right. Owen.
So, as always, it seems like the lineup for Epcot's Eat to the Beat concert series seems to start shaping up. And we have some more announcements that were announced this week. Now, granted, everything is completely hearsay until Disney confirms it, but we pretty much have about 5 to probably around 11 new announcements we can make, officially and unofficially. So this week, they announced Sugar Ray is going to be returning from September 26th to the 28th.
Wait, Owen's going to be able to see Sugar Ray.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
David Cook on October 1st and 2nd. Toad the Wet Sprocket on October 22nd and 23rd. Here's an interesting one. Survivor was confirmed for the 24th to the 25th, but that has since disappeared, so we don't know if that was, something fell through, or I guess we won't know until we get the actual list. Delta Ray on November 4th through the 6th, and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, of course, ending the event November 12th to the 14th. They have yet to announce dates for Survivor, Maxie Priest, the Pointer Sisters, Wilson Phillips, and, of course, Boyz II Men. Eat to the Beat runs September 14th to November 14th. And we'll be talking about more Food and Wine information as we progress in the summer when we get actual real information.
Nice.
Cool.
Universal Studio.
Is there any more concerts?
No,
Darn it.
not currently. I'm working on stuff. Universal Studios Hollywood is going to be making an announcement at 7:30 a.m. and that's Pacific Standard Time this Monday about the future of the park.
Oh, I'm worried.
There's a lot of things this could possibly be. A lot of fingers are being pointed at potential announcement of Diagon Alley. There could be something involving Secret Life of Pets and the dark ride that is supposed to come to both coasts in the foreseeable
They
future.
already announced the dark ride.
Yeah, it sounds like they're ready to give more details on it. So another rumor that's going around is the possibility this could finally be their first branded hotel in Hollywood.
That'd be cool.
And if that is the case, will we get a branding with Lowe's? Would it be another chain, or would it be something completely independent from both?
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that they bought that golf course, and they're going to make another park.
I guarantee they buy the golf course, but it's not enough for another park. I'd say that's where Diagon Alley is going to end up going.
Or
Oh.
an expansion of the actual park, like making it a little bit bigger.
See,
And extending the tram tour over to there so you can actually get people to there.
They want Diagon Alley. They've wanted Diagon Alley ever since, before they even thought about getting Hogsmeade.
Yeah,
So-
they wanted Diagon before they wanted Hogsmeade.
Pretty much. But
well, isn't Hogsmeade on the lower lot?
No, it's on
Yeah.
the upper lot.
it's in the upper lot this time around. So
Okay.
What I want them to do is put a B&M on the hill there. I think that would be really cool, but that's never going to happen.
you are
Yeah,
not
but-
getting a real coaster outside of the Mummy on Universal Studios Hollywood property.
Yeah.
They already would have done it by now. Something tells me it has something to do with the noise ordinance, because that's the only thing that comes to mind why they wouldn't have a real coaster.
Yeah.
Because they're getting rid of the Mummy, so
Yeah, but I mean,
Well,
is there
that's still rumor.
like?
it's going to happen, but I mean, we don't know exactly when yet.
Yeah,
that's gonna be probably where Pets goes.
That was the rumor that I originally heard, but I don't know.
They should put Diagon down there.
I think it's going to end up where the golf course is once they buy it. That makes sense. That seems to be
What points to them buying that golf course, though? I mean,
It's just it seems like that's something that people have been talking about for the longest time, that are a lot more knowledgeable about Hollywood than I'll ever be. So there's got to be something more to it.
I just wish they would pick up Hollywood and move it somewhere else to where they can do more with it.
They really can't do much with that plot of land because it's so small.
Mm-hmm.
It's the smallest out of the Universal parks, easily.
because they got a whole studio there. If they removed the studio, they'd have tons of room. But
Right.
that's
Yeah.
never happening.
Well, they got rid of a
They
lot
can
of
just
sound
pick
stages
the
anyway.
studio.
So.
Yeah, they could get rid of the studio.
Yeah, but my question is, Owen, if they do end up replacing the Mummy, and even though you probably don't know this information, that's okay. But what's going to replace the Mummy if they get rid of it?
Pets.
What's going to replace it?
Probably Pets.
Pets.
Pets
Unless-
or Diagon Alley.
See, no, I think about Pets though, and they also have been getting rid of sound stages left and right too. So they have that real estate they can use if they really need it.
And also,
Pets and they wouldn't do a Diagon without Green Gods. I was gonna say Pets and Diagon just shops, but they would need a ride if they were getting rid of Mummy.
I'd say Gringotts. I say Great Hall, because that was something that was rumored that still hasn't happened yet, and probably some more shops that nobody has.
What do
That'd
you
be
mean,
Hollywood
Great Hall?
Great Hall dining experience.
Oh,
That was something that was rumored for Hollywood originally, but they didn't go with it. Everything, of course, is hearsay until we find out more concrete information.
I just think it's kind of cool how now if Diagon, I know Diagon's a must-want for Hollywood,
I'm sure it
so
is.
that's probably gonna go where they've also, if they got to do it, if they want to do it, they also got to have the Hogwarts Express, and they got to have they got to have Hogwarts Castle and Diagon Alley at a distance, probably as long as Orlando. I think
Hey, I have a theory.
you always do. Go ahead.
Somehow they will make the tram tour connect with Diagon Alley,
No.
and the end of it will be like a 360, and it will be just like the tram tour.
No.
It'll be a shitty knockoff of what Orlando gets, aka Kong, aka Disaster.
No, it's coming. We just don't know when yet. Has anybody seen anything more about the 21st announcement? Like if there's a different font to it, or if there's anything that's jumping out at anybody?
No.
I have to look deeper into that.
Yeah, all I know is I want butterbeer when I'm back down there.
Everyone should. Moving to SeaWorld. Actually, this is kind of something that covers a lot of parks. So with the Summer of Mako, there's a couple of things that are different that are being offered for a limited time only. There's going to be a honey vanilla Mako shark cookie. There's a special Coke Freestyle flavor called Mako Blast.
And Gamma Green.
We'll get to that.
God, Travis, jumping the gun.
Sorry, I always do.
Special.
Fine.
There's going to be a specialty alcoholic beverage served at Sharks and a Mako American Red Ale, which is going to be an exclusive brew available around SeaWorld. Like Travis alluded to earlier, it's not the only Coke Freestyle that is different. My
You're gonna get Pokified, brother.
I'll get to that. God dang.
I want to make my Hulk reference.
Stop blowing my spot. You're not Eva Marie.
Yeah.
All you have to do, Andy, is laugh. Just say ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Okay.
There you go.
So once
Who's
again.
demanding now, Travis?
Okay. So last year, Universal Orlando introduced one of the greatest beverages in the history of ever, and that's Celebrity Fizz.
Yes.
And I love Celebrity Fizz with every fiber of my being. It's still available in some places, but has been taken away. There's reasoning for that, because there's a new flavor that's called Gamma Green, which is providing all your hulkification needs, brother. So it
The
basically,
pythons, brother.
from what Brian of Orlando United said in their podcast recently, it's pretty much carbonated limeade. So this sounds good to me. It's going to be a sip and snack. It's already been confirmed. Horror Night sip and snack confirmed. I believe from what I'm hearing is the Mako Blast is more like a vanilla drink. I'm not positive because I couldn't find much information about it. And to tie into what Andy was saying earlier, there's one at Busch Gardens Tampa now to promote Cobra Twist. Cobra's Curse, and it's called Cobra Twist with 3 S's. And from what people are saying, it's kind of like a raspberry Coke. So that sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you can already get that in the freestyle machine. But still, that sounds awesome. I'm always down with non-alcoholic drinks coming to the parks. And I know Universal also has a banana icy that is being sold in Skull Island now. So
Yeah, the banana icy and the Kong dog.
the Kong dog, yes.
Wait, the only banana
The
flavored
Kong
Dog.
D-O-G, not D-O-double-G. D-O-G.
The only banana flavored drink I've ever heard is the Minions banana free, or that's the freeze ray smoothie.
Yeah, the banana and mango thing that I tried because I Oh my god, that was a mistake. I do not like banana flavored things. I would fare really well in the Despicable Me universe. Now,
Yeah, you would.
Banana.
okay,
Banana.
so, Jesus, really? So, another member of the elite on the podcast network, a good friend, obviously one of my best friends, Cameron, he was sending me some really swank pictures of Volcano Bay and the construction of Volcano Bay. I was working, and I got the pictures like, oh, thanks, man, no problem. I'll put them up on my Twitter later. And I did that, and then I started to see pictures as well that apparently there was this ginormous black cloud of smoke that was like hovering behind City Walk, and we found out that apparently the pieces that were on storage at the Wet and Wild section were on fire, and that was causing the issues.
They took the volcano theming literally, didn't
Yes, they really did.
Yeah, they did.
It is. I love this line. I love this line from Screamscapes. This is like one of my favorite things I heard today. I've yet to hear if they had ever determined just how these fiberglass slide pieces in an empty lot somehow caught fire. It was hot, man. Seriously, it was like 90 degrees in Orlando. Come on, it's crazy. So that bodes well for the park. I have a feeling. Hopefully that doesn't push back the opening for Volcano Bay next year, but I guess we'll see. Hopefully they didn't really do as much. They didn't do as much damage as they could have, but they still did enough damage that'll probably push it back a little bit. So I'm gonna guess Volcano Bay will probably open. I say they're probably
January.
I say they were shooting for probably like a May or a June. I think they'll probably open like mid-July, early August. That's my guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking right now. Probably August at the latest. I say
June 21st of 2016.
Jeez. I say
Wait, that's Monday.
Jiminy Christmas. Speaking of Universal, obviously that's pretty much where a lot of my news is coming from. And I'm going to bounce around because I have some more stuff to talk about. There's been some rumors about a new winter parade taking over for Macy's. Well, there is a casting call that is out for Macy's this year. So that's starting this Monday. So needless to say, there's going to be at least one more season of the Macy's Holiday Parade at Universal Orlando Resort. So
Cool.
it might be like the Osborne Lights. You may be saying goodbye to it for a little bit. You never know. I shift over to Disney, Travis.
Okay.
I kind of have to here. Obviously, everybody knows about my love for Mulch, Sweat, and Shears. And once again, the former Mulch, Sweat, and Shears members of the band American Martian are going to be at the House of Blues. The 24th is coming Friday night. It's $5 for the show. 7:30, the doors open. The show's at 8 o'clock, and they're going to have a singer-songwriter named Benjamin Juan Torres opening the show. Tickets are available day of the show in advance at the House of Blues box office. So if you liked Mulch and you wanted to support American Martian, definitely go out and check it out. Honestly, if I was in town, I totally would be there. I would find a way to be there because I support American Martian. That's not the only concert news we have. Velvet Sessions, Travis. We always talk about Velvet Sessions. Last Thursday of the month, Hard Rock Hotel. This time around, I think you would go to this if you were in town, honestly, Travis. So June 30th, 6:30 p.m., Hard Rock Hotel, Velvet Sessions welcomes Edwin McCain.
Wait, that's June 30th. I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
At Hard Rock Hotel?
Hard Rock Hotel.
I can't get into the hotel.
Why?
Because I have no train. The 30th's on Thursday. I'm at Disney. Butthole.
So tickets are between $29 and $50 for the VIP. There's finger foods, free valet parking, specialty drinks. And you can get more information using the website velvetsessions.com or vs@loeshotels.com for the email, and dial 407-503-2401.
407 W Disney.
Good God. More concert news. This is an interesting one. This is brand new. This Wednesday, June 22nd, at the Hard Rock Live, there is going to be a concert featuring Imagine Dragons and Nate Ruess of Fun.
Are you kidding me?
No.
The week before I go?
Yep.
You mother pluckers.
100% of all ticket sales are going to benefit the One Orlando Fund.
You're joking me. I would buy like 50 tickets, and it would just be a private concert.
And you can get more information, obviously. They're going through Ticketmaster, but if you go to Hard Rock's website, there's a link for Hard Rock Live, and you can get your tickets there. Or go to actual box office and get your tickets there.
I'm slouching now.
I will say the show is at 8:30 p.m., and like I said, all proceeds benefit One Orlando. And on top of that, it's general admission only. So there is no chairs whatsoever.
There's no tables, ladders, or chairs?
There is tables, but there is no chairs.
Or ladders.
I don't know how that works, but that's what it says. The venue, you can find out more information on the website. I would totally go to this if I could.
I'm mad.
More information coming up, obviously. So there's some really sweet pictures that were posted of Low Sapphire Falls Resort. It's going to be opening to the public on July 14th.
I'm still mad about that.
I will happily be staying there 2 months and 5 days after that. And actually 2 months to the day after that. And I'm very, very excited about this. Sapphire Falls will feature 1,000 guest rooms, 83 suites, the largest pool in a resort in Universal Orlando with a water slide, 2 sand beaches, a fire pit, and a children's play area. There's going to be a rum bar with more than 75 different rums across the Caribbean. So many more things. I'm very excited to check this out. Go to blog.universalorlando.com to get more information. This hotel looks so amazing, and I cannot wait to stay there. Obviously, this is not a hotel that's going to offer the Express Pass that is offered with the major hotels. But this will be a really awesome resort that is closer to the IOA side, so that way you can get to Kong and Hulk quicker. So there you go.
Kong
An island
dog.
You got an island feel to this place. It looks great. Just some really great stuff. There's an offer right now that includes a $150 dining credit if you book up to 4 days. It's definitely worth it. 100%. If you can take advantage of it this year, if you're at Universal, please do. It's going to be worth every penny.
Can we have a poll? Not a poll, but can we have not a survey. Jeez, what's it called?
I don't know what it's called.
Petition to get Will's name changed to HHN Kong Dog.
No, I am fine with HHN Dog.
Got my signature.
That's spelled. Hold on.
Andy, if you didn't say a word, I would have been fine, but no. You're on the list.
For sake of
Alex, this is going to be a real thing now.
for sake of argument, that's going to be spelled at HHNKAWNGDAWG.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Owen. I'm aboard this train now.
I thought that needed to be said. So obviously, the last piece of information is, to me, the most important. So out of the blue the other day, Halloween Horror Nights 26 announced their icon for the event this year.
Wait. They announced Chance the Rapper, correct?
No, God, no. Yeah, Yeah, maybe if they're making Def Jam Vendetta 3 for, like, the PlayStation 3. No one gets that reference. It's okay. The
I
thing
do.
is, comedy for me is still comedy.
True.
Now, there's a lot of things that came out of this. It is the first female icon we have had since Lady Luck at 21. First time we've had an icon before was obviously Jack last year, but after that there wasn't icons from 21, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and then 25th. We finally got icons back. This is a big deal, obviously, because this character is beloved by the fan base and a very talented actress is playing this part, who is really awesome and definitely knows how to play the role because obviously she's been doing it since 2007. So it's really awesome to see this character get her shot in the spotlight because she deserves it in every way possible. I'm very excited about this. She's getting her own house and she's getting a scare zone. She'll be all over the merchandise. Cannot wait for that. Can't wait to see what the hoodie's gonna look like. That's totally gonna be something I'm gonna be rocking. God knows how much money I'm gonna spend this year. I can't even think about it. The press email basically says that it is confirming 9 houses this year, and obviously confirming new scare zones. And it says plural when it says shows, so obviously there's going to be more than one show, but we pretty much figured that out right now. We're going to basically be inside Chance's mind. I think that's a really awesome aspect of the event this year. It's
I'm
kind of
not
like
saying what I usually say.
she is basically kind of institutionalized after last year, after all the events of 25, and in her mind, she is leading the event, but in actuality, she's still behind those padded walls, and we get to see John Malkovich style what's going on in Chance's mind, and that's going to be the event that we get. I'm really excited for this. Cannot wait. Halloween Horror Night starts September 16th, runs all the way to Halloween night. 31 event nights. Super excited about this. Obviously, I'm sure you're not surprised at all that I'm saying this. I will be there for 20 of those event nights. So, very excited about that. Tickets obviously revealed the fact that the closures this year. We're going to stick to 1 a.m.s. 1 a.m.s have 12 nights they're going to close at 1 a.m., and that is one up from last year. They kept the same night of 2 a.m. closures, and that is 19. So 19 nights of 2 a.m. closures.
Goodness gracious, it's late.
Isn't that
Ye-
Owen? Isn't that more than last year?
Actually, it's the same because there were nights that were scheduled until 1 a.m. originally that when I got to the park that night, I found out they made it 2 o'clock because they
Oh,
had to add extra Bill and Ted shows because of it to accommodate.
and this is a question too, Owen, and I think you've talked about it too. Uh, is there ever a chance that in the future that we will get 3 a.m. closings?
Eventually, they're going to have to either do that, but if they do that, I could see the event maybe starting at 7 o'clock. 7 to 3, potentially.
Yeah, but that's Hollywood. Hollywood starts at 7. Hollywood starts at 7, and of course Orlando starts at 6:30.
Right, but it's not run. Hollywood doesn't run till 3 a.m., so that's a difference.
And also, instead of starting at 6:30, is there a chance, Owen, that Horror Nights in Orlando could start at 6, maybe 30 minutes early?
If they go to 3 o'clock, I would say they'd have to. Um, I think right now we got away from the midnights, and now we're getting more into the 1 a.m.s. I think very soon we'll get rid of the 1 a.m.s and we'll start going to 2 a.m.s only.
I'm really glad they got rid of the midnights because then that'll give more people more time to do things.
Midnight's not enough time.
Yeah, it was terrible. Like, because I know 24, I didn't do Halloween, and it was a midnight closing, and I was trying to hurry to do Halloween, and it was like 15 minutes to midnight. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna do Halloween. But thank God they got rid of the midnight closings.
Yeah, midnight is too. Okay, I can do an event in 6 hours, and I know a lot of people that have been longtime goers of the event can, but not the general public. The general public cannot do 6 hours unless you do an RIP. and then that covers everything. But I'll get to that momentarily because I got a couple more things. So tickets this year, I mentioned that the general admission went up $3. It's now $104.99. This is all before tax. There's add-on tickets, which is basically replacing the stay and scream options. So you have to have a park ticket in order to even get this option. And these are just regular prices. There's Florida resident and annual pass holder discounts as well. So it is $55.99, which is saving $49 for September 18th, 22nd, 25th, 29th, October 2nd, 6th, 12th, 19th, 26th, 27th, 30th, and Halloween. $59.99, which saves up to $49 on October 9th, 13th, 16th, 20th, and 23rd. $66.99 saves up to $38 September 16th, 23rd, 30th, October 7th to 28th. $72.99 October 14th to 21st. And finally, $82.99, which saves $22 from September 17th, 24th, 1st, 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th of October. There is a flex ticket that you can buy if you are able to go Sunday through Friday at $72.99, which saves $32 off regular price. The big deal this year are the Rush of Fear tickets. Rush of Fear is $77 more than last year, $91.99. You add Express, it becomes $299.99, so it's $80 jump from last year. Frequent Fear is $102.99, and that's $8 more than last year, but if you add Express, it jumps $85 from last year. It's $319.99. And Frequent Fear Plus is $118.99, which is $8 more than last year. But Express makes it the worst deal potentially in Halloween Horror Nights ticketing this year. $399.99, which is $129 more than last year. The new for this year is the every single day Ultimate Frequent Fear ticket, which is $199. And if you add Express, 6 big ones, $600 in order to get that. There's RIP tours, there's character dining, there's Unmasking the Horror tours. There's a lot of really cool things that are going on at the event this year. So yes, if you are a fan, obviously you know what I'm talking about. Most likely you probably watched my video or anybody else from the Elite that's done them. And if you haven't, then more information can be found at HalloweenHorrorNights.com/Orlando.
Is that all you got?
That would be all I've got this week.
Okay, well, we're going to zoom through my news. So, everything that we talked about a couple weeks ago, that's opening at Walt Disney World on the 17th of June, open today. Even though it's the 18th. Oh, yesterday was the 17th of June. So I said 18th of June. Never mind. Man. Apparently the hours, or the line for Storm was 3 hours, and I just looked, or I looked at like 7 o'clock and it was at 40 minutes, so I'm like, okay.
That's just the normal old line, though, so.
Yeah, 40 minutes is nothing for Soarin'.
No, the 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours is normal, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to decrease as the amount of people trying to see that ride, trying to see the new film decreases, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's flooded with bloggers, I assume.
Yeah. Frozen opens on Monday, I believe. So we'll be able to see that. And I'll be able to see that, hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, right?
Yeah. Hopefully. I didn't get a fast pass for it. I'm kind of regretting it.
We'll just rope drop.
We're not rope dropping Epcot.
Oh.
We don't have time. We don't have time to.
It's gonna be tough deciding what to get a fast pass for.
I already got my fast passes and I booked them the best I could.
I can't book until. I mean, we're going Labor Day weekend, so got a couple more weeks before I can book.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Some other news: Disneyland's planning luxury resort on property, 700 room, 10 acres. north end of downtown Disney. I don't care about hotels. Just want to let y'all know. New hotel coming. It's gonna be expensive. Um,
Still is interesting though.
there was
I
a
mean, it could be a
child.
cool hotel.
But yeah, it was still interesting. There was a child that was taken away by a large alligator in front of Grand Floridian. We've all heard about this on the news, and the media has blown it out of proportion, just like they blow everything out of proportion. Um, yeah,
I mean,
I haven't.
it's a
I
big
really have.
story. I wouldn't say they blew out of proportion.
No. It's just there was a lot more things that were going on that they could have said, and we're gonna pan to this real quick. We'll get back to you whenever it's happens. They need to stop saying like the same 5 things. Oh, this happened, this happened, this happened. Let's go back to the first thing. Let's go back to the first thing. And they just
Yeah.
keep cycling through the same 5 things that they say every single time
Yep.
with every news story, and it just makes me mad. So I don't watch the news anymore. And then the biggest news out of the week, which I guess will be our discussion topic tonight. We're not going to spend too much time on this because I don't want to. Oh, someone actually put a GoPro video up of that. Okay, I will watch that real quick. And that, okay. And possibly that. I'll watch those real quick. Shanghai Disneyland opened on the 16th. They have a version of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I don't know if it's the same version or not. I am actually watching it as we speak. So it's longer. It's 3 minutes instead of 2. Oh, it's completely different.
I heard it was the same thing.
It's not what it looks like to me. Let me see. No, it's different. I don't know. It might be the same.
Shanghai looks great though overall. I
It
really
does.
want to go there, although I doubt I will for a long, long time at least.
I don't think I'll ever hit Shanghai.
I just want to do an Asia Parks trip. That would be incredible. Hit Tokyo, do a few Japanese parks, especially Tokyo Disneyland, Disney Sea, and Universal Japan. And there's some really cool other parks in Japan, like Nagashima Spa Land and Fuji Q Highland. You know, um, and then of course there's in China you've got the 2 Disneylands. You've got I think some of those Wanda parks actually look really cool. A lot of really interesting parks being built, and that have been open for a while there.
Yeah.
It's a dream to go to all of those.
Hey Travis, can I add one thing about the alligator situation?
Yeah.
What? Now, I don't care if I sound like I'm going to use a term that some wrestlers use. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but the removal of the alligator jokes from the Jungle Cruise, that's just ridiculous. I mean, I know it was said about the kid, but why remove jokes from a theme park ride? I just don't get that. I mean, I don't know why they had to go that far just to remove cute little funny jokes from the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah. But they have a thing in Epcot's China Pavilion that's like talking about Shanghai, like a preview center, I guess. That opened today.
I heard it was cool. I forget who told me that, but it seems interesting, worth checking out, probably, right?
Yeah, I'll check it out because I'm gonna have to somehow let lines die down for Frozen. Gosh, I'm not looking forward to the 200-minute wait of Frozen.
Yeah. Well, fourth Fast Pass.
Can I get a fourth tier 1?
You might be able to. I think, yeah. I mean, I was able to get tier 1s for the fourth Fast Pass.
Do you really think I'm going to get... Well, I can't because I booked my Fast Passes. Well, I could if I go on Wednesday or Friday. But do you really think I could get a Fast Pass that day for Frozen?
Maybe. I mean, there's always the chance. I was able to get, some good. I was able to get like Rock and Roller Coaster at 1 o'clock at Hollywood Studios on, a day before New Year's Eve. Very crowded, but yeah. Are your fast passes in the morning or the afternoon?
For the day that we're doing 3 parks, they're for Hollywood Studios. Which is our last part because we're going to watch Fantasmic because I tell everyone that it's life-changing and I love Fantasmic. And then we're probably going to watch the Star Wars show.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that. That sounds really good.
I saw.
Well, I'm sorry, not really good, but I've heard different reviews from it. Still seems like I've heard it's a good fireworks show, just not as good as what was there. I guess this is jumping the gun on a future topic, right?
No, after this we're done. We're just chatting now. I'm saying we're going to be done at like 12:45.
All right. Yeah, I've heard it isn't as good as what it was there, but it's still cool. Is that what you guys have heard?
I haven't heard anything yet. I've watched it and it was okay.
Like, the thing is, the fireworks aren't launched from the rooftops anymore. They're from a separate site.
Yeah.
And apparently it's not as cool as it was.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a shame, but still. Still seems good. Projection mapping is cool. But yeah.
And then I get to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train finally. And then I have 2 fast passes for Space Mountain because I love that ride. Anyone else have anything else?
No.
I don't think so.
Owen?
No.
Okay. I guess we're not going to 12:45. Andy, you can go first.
You can find me at themeparksandtravels.com. Follow us on Twitter at TPTravels, and me personally on Twitter at TPTAndy.
You never use it.
Yeah, but it's fine. I haven't been on Twitter nearly enough lately, but yeah. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/themeparksandtravels, on Instagram at themeparksandtravels, and on YouTube at youtube.com/themeparksandtravels. And you can also follow Michael at the Cheesy Turtle on Twitter, and at Michael_DePrima on Instagram. He's the West Coast correspondent, as you all know.
He will be back
Soon.
Soon, yeah.
All right. Yep, that's it for me.
Will.
Okay. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope, all at HHNDawg, DAWG. My YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great content from my YouTube channel. And I'm gonna be in town. I'm gonna be in Orlando in September. So you see me in the parks September 29th, September 30th, October 1st. I'll be at Universal those 3 days. If you see me in the parks on those 3 days, don't be nervous to come say hi. I'm a nice guy. I will talk to you. I will say hi to you. I will say hi back to you. I had a great time tonight discussing my news, and I had a great time listening to Owen and Andy give their news from their parks. Yeah, that's it from me. Take care, guys. I will see you guys on Monday for the Raw podcast. I'll see you on Wednesday for the Wednesday Wrestling podcast. Raw podcast is at 11:30. Wednesday Wrestling podcast, hosted by Sir Owen, will be every Wednesday at 9:30. And of course, Travis's podcast, TheCoasterCasters. Tonight we had to start a little late, of course, but we should go back to a regularly scheduled time next Friday.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, that's it for me. Take care, guys.
Are we gonna do a Thursday recording or something next week, just out of curiosity?
I'm going to say that in a little bit. Oh,
Sorry.
you jump it. You're blowing my spot, Eva Marie.
Owen, go ahead.
Owen, go ahead.
Follow me on Twitter at SirOwenDisney. Follow the Podcast Network on Twitter at Podcast Network. Check out our Zazzle store. It's under Podcast Network. If you like what you're hearing on the network, click like on our Facebook fan page. It's under Podcast Network. And we've got a lot of cool things coming this weekend. AJ just put up his reviews of Central Intelligence and Finding Dory. That's available now. Sip and Snack Original is going up tomorrow. We have a Versus going up Sunday. It is the 3-year anniversary of Versus, and we're doing an epic one. So this video is almost 2 hours long, and it's action-packed in every way possible. Sunday will be the Money in the Bank podcast at 11:30 p.m.
Lord help me.
Yeah, no lie. Gaming with Ash is a 2-parter. The second part should be up, hopefully, in the next couple days. And, of course, the Raw podcast, Monday night, 11:30 p.m. Wednesday Wrestling podcast, 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday night. Thursday, Sip and Snack, Random Flavors with Random Tales and Loopy Lulu. And, of course, next week, we're watching Independence Day. They're doing a double feature of the original and the new one, and we'll review that along with The Shallows and Free State of Jones. So that's going to be AJ's movie reviews for the week after. And your cryptic comment for Versus is Invasion. So stay tuned for more information on that. Just like I mentioned earlier when Travis was putting down Pacific Rim. You'll understand why next Sunday. So that being said, thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And thank you for having me once more, Travis.
No problem. You can follow me on Twitter at Travis Coaster. Just follow me on Twitter because that's all I really use anymore. I use Facebook sometimes, Instagram, You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this, then just subscribe to it because you're watching this. So there's a red button. Actually click that red button. Don't not click it like they tell you in those stupid movies. Just click it. Nothing bad's going to happen. But yeah, I'll be doing the People Mover podcast on Sunday. Monday, no, I can't do it Sunday. Crap. Can I do it tomorrow night? Maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll figure something out. The Sunday's Money in the Bank. Well, I might do it earlier. I don't know. I might do it during Money in the Bank and just have it on my TV. Probably. The Money in the Bank podcast. Not listening to it. Because Money in the Bank's gonna suck. Raw
Mm.
as usual. And then Tuesday there's nothing. So I never do anything on Tuesdays. I just sit and chill. Wednesdays will be, of course, the Wednesday Wrestling Podcast where I'm talking MMA. I'm going to be talking about Bellator 156 because that happened apparently tonight, and I did not know about it. And then Thursday we will be doing the TheCoasterCasters podcast because I will be packing for Orlando Friday. And then Friday, I'll probably do something on Friday. I don't know what Friday. Oh, Friday's Ring of Honor.
Friday is Ring of Honor Best in the World podcast at midnight.
Yeah, which that's gonna kill me the next day.
Yes.
I might bomb out like one and say, hey, this is all awesome. And just go to bed. And then Saturday, I'll be driving. That's when I'll be doing the 2 tag videos that I've been tagged in, one by Owen, one by another follower. And then we're staying in the night in a requested place by me because there's this restaurant all around the world called, not the world, but like the East Coast called PBQ. It's like a chicken tender fast food place. And I told my mother, I'm like, I want to eat at PBQ, and she's like, what is it? I'm like, it's a chicken tender place. And she's like, okay, so we're basically molding the whole trip around PBQ, so I hope it's good. But we're stopping. We're going to eat some PBQ for dinner. Then we're going to wake up the next morning, drive 1 hour and some change, and we'll be in Disney Springs. And then Monday and Tuesday is Universal. And Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are Disney. Wednesday is, I think, Magic Kingdom and possibly another park at night. Thursday is the other 3 parks. It's not Magic Kingdom. And then Friday is Magic Kingdom all day. Most likely. And I'll probably leave because Magic Kingdom gets boring at like 6 o'clock. So I'll probably head over to Disney Springs, meet up with some people, and then go back for fireworks and stuff. And then wake up Saturday morning, get to ride Mako, hopefully. Yay. And then I have to come home to this again. And then Sunday, I think we're driving back, and then Monday we'll be back home because I think we're doing 2 nights, and then Tuesdays I think July 4th. So there's nothing gonna be happening on Wednesday. So next Friday we'll basically like do a quick rundown of news, and then we're just gonna talk about the trip. So I can give thoughts on Soarin', and if I get to ride Soarin', and if I get to ride Frozen, and what I thought of Mako, and all the other new stuff that I have written, because I haven't been in SeaWorld, goodness, since 2000. Yeah. It's been a minute since I've been to SeaWorld, so I'll be happy to go back. And then I finally get to ride Seven Dwarfs and all that. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff I need to get done in a matter of 5 days. I need to try and ride Kong if it's open. I don't think it'll be soft opening. I want to ride Hulk, but I don't think they'll let me be a test dummy. I need to do Green Gots.
When's the official date for Hulk, Owen?
We have no idea.
Probably late August or September, right?
That's what it's looking like. Maybe July, maybe end of July.
Because don't they still need to get the statue up at the entrance where he's ripping apart the track? Don't
Yeah,
they
they
get
need to
that
do
Not
done?
ready.
they need to do the queue and they need to do the entrance.
Okay, because I saw on, I think, either Kyle or Tim's video, they are not done with that queue. They are
Yeah,
not
they're nowhere
done with
close.
the entrance.
And then Disney, I need to do Seven Dwarfs. I need to watch the new Castle show, which I've heard kind of actually bad things about it. Epcot, I need to do Frozen and Soarin'. And then Hollywood Studios, I need to just go there, say hi, and leave. Animal Kingdom, I don't know if I'll get to nighttime Animal Kingdom. I'm not too impressed from what I've seen, what I've heard, so I might skip out on that this time. And then whenever Rivers of Light opens up, I'll go back and do it because I don't want to see something that's like, I don't want to see Jungle Book. I have no desire.
I don't blame you. I'm planning on going to Hollywood Studios rather than Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. Like,
Unless Rivers of Light miraculously opens by Labor
yeah,
Day.
like if they opened Rivers of Light and it wasn't a finished product, I would be like, I don't want to see a finished product. And this was a rushed product, so I'm like, I don't want to see a rushed product. Yeah, the tree lighting ceremony is pretty cool, but like the park's starting to turn into Pandora. They're trying to make the jump to nighttime before Avatar opens, and everything's gonna be bioluminescent at night. It's gonna be beautiful, and yeah.
I mean, I think the tree lighting show looks really cool, but otherwise there's no point in going, so yeah.
Yeah,
Avatar, if anyone still gives a shit.
yeah. And I have to write everything at SeaWorld because I've never ridden Manta or Kraken or anything.
Yeah, I can't wait for Mako.
I have to do, what is it, Antarctica?
Oh, yeah, I have to do that too. That was under construction last time I was there.
Yeah, I have to do Antarctica. I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it just because I I really want to go on a trackless dark ride for the technology. I think I'm really interested to see how that works exactly.
Antarctica's the one with the penguins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know they made two lines, right? One's for just seeing the penguins, and one's
Yeah.
for the actual ride, and it made wait times die down. Like the wait time went from like a 60-minute to like a 20-minute.
I heard it was the same.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I don't really
Maybe
know.
it was just that day. Alright, well, I think that's our show. Thank you all for watching. Sorry I rambled on about my trip. I'm just
Hey,
ready to get
it'll
out
be
of
fun.
here for a week.
It'll be fun, Travis.
I need it. Definitely need this.
Get
break.
excited.
I am. And of course you're going to be seeing vlogs with my new special GoPro. Yes, I got a GoPro. And I will be
Awesome.
using it at Kentucky Kingdom on Sunday. So you're going to be seeing that.
Are you sneaking it on rides?
I don't need to see it on rides.
Boy.
Do you have
naughty
permission?
boy.
What?
Do you have permission from the park to bring it on the rides?
No.
Sure.
The park might. I don't know what Kentucky Kingdom's policy is.
They don't yell at you if you have anything. Like I'll tell you something off chat that I did, and I even told them that I was doing it, and they didn't say anything.
Oh, I mean, I mounted on Cars Land, on the Radiator Springs, and nobody cared.
If you can do it in the time that, so they don't have to wait on you while you're doing stuff, they don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, I try to look up the policies.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our show. We're going to talk about stuff that I actually need to talk about to Andy now that I think about it. So we will talk to you guys next week on Thursday.